We want to return now to St. Peter's Basilica, where Pope Francis is lying in state. We are now in the final hours of the public mourning. Vatican officials are releasing new information about tomorrow's funeral. The Vatican says 50 heads of state and 10 reigning monarchs will be in attendance. Governor General Mary Simon will lead the Canadian delegation. Prince William will be attending on behalf of King Charles. We are also learning that a procession will follow the funeral, carrying Pope Francis to his final resting place at Basilica Santa Maria Maggiore. Heather is going to be leading our special coverage of the funeral tomorrow. She visited that ancient church and met some Canadian pilgrims there to honor the life of Pope Francis.
So here we are outside the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore. We came here to see the Pope's final resting place, and one of our producers spotted this, the Canadian flag. And look who we've met. Hello, Canadians! From the Diocese of Ottawa, Cornwall, a number of different parishes together. They've all been here on a religious pilgrimage. And let's say hello to everybody at home. Just having left, seeing inside the Basilica, how was it?
Fantastic, beautiful.
And you saw the Pope's final resting place.
Oh, yes.
Yes? And
I was there at St. Peter's Square last night.
You were as well?
Waiting for 4 hours to get in.
You saw? You paid respect?
Yeah, I paid respect.
You all went in to pay respects to the Pope?
Eight of us.
How long? It took 4 hours?
Yes.
And why was it worth waiting 4 hours for that?
Because it is privilege.
In what way?
To be here in Rome. I was hoping to see him alive, but never expected to be able to pay my respects.
So did you pause and pray?
Well, we didn't have much time, but bless herself and Lord have mercy on me. Yeah.
What a beautiful experience, and as you say, how unexpected, because this wasn't planned, was it, before the Pope passed away? Linda, you just on a pilgrimage and happened to be here. Tell me about your thoughts about the Pope's final resting place.
Well, right now it's just under construction, so you don't really see much. It's just a box right now.
But you can see where he will be.
So I took some pictures of that, knowing that he's going to be here with Mother Mary and all the spirits from the Lord, giving him strength, because I think he found a lot of hope in Mary too.
He used to come here and pray very regularly, so a special place for him.
He found peace in this basilica specifically.
It's so appropriate to have the bells tolling as we speak. Hello, Nancy. Did you pay respects last night?
Yes, this afternoon, yes.
This afternoon?
No, yesterday.
Over at St. Peter's. You did as well. And tell me about that experience for you.
It was something to see. I was really glad we went.
You were?
Yes.
And had you been inside St. Peter's before?
Yes. No, in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
So to come back in that majestic place and that very simple coffin.
Yes.
What did you think about pausing in front of your father, your Holy Father?
Yeah, it was just so nice to be able to be there.
Yes.
And we went, and it took us only about 3.5 hours. So it was very nice.
But worth the wait.
Yes.
And
much.
good to see you and Paula come in here. So you were part of the organizing, I know.
No, I didn't really, but I came along. Because I retired and moved to Toronto.
Okay.
However, yesterday was a highlight because there were many people that came unbelievable. In fact, I was told by BBC that they were supposed to close down at midnight.
That's right.
But that didn't happen. And it was on all night except 1 hour when they
Amazing. Some 50,000 people have paid respects already.
Yeah, which shows me that he was loved not only by Catholics, but by people who are not part of the Christian communion. And the fact that I heard all these different languages, from Vietnamese to Filipinos, from all kinds of people pay tribute to him, tells me that the church needs whoever comes after him to follow in that same footstep and ensure that the spirit of Vatican II will continue. That was his mission.
That's the big question, is it? In what direction does the church go now?
Exactly.
And all of the
That's the
decision to come.
Yes.
So meaningful for you. And you too, Paula, did you pay respects yesterday
I did
too?
Yesterday afternoon.
Tell me about the experience for you.
It was a real honor to be there with all the people. That was an experience. And we waited 4 hours, but the time was just past. You lost the time.
And what were you reflecting on as you thought about the Pope and his impact on your life?
Yes, it was just like surreal. The moment was really, we couldn't believe that we had planned this pilgrimage over a year ago. And Monday, when we were leaving, he passed away. So this was totally unexpected for us. But we're honored to be here. Like,
at this time
to pay our respects and to be here at this celebration of his life.
And again, just one final point, because the fact that you happen to be able to see where he will lie at rest, does that mean something to you as well?
Yes, you know, absolutely. To be able to be here at this precise time, it's really something never to forget.
Well, listen, I want to thank Paula and Father and Nancy, all of the people to whom I've spoken, but yes.
By the way, I'm from Fogo Island.
Oh, wonderful. Well, so we have a whole big Canadian contingent here. Thank you so much. I don't know if it's respectful or not, but let's just have a one hello or something to people at home. What a wonderful, a blessing? A blessing. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it? Thank you for stopping and enjoy your very special pilgrimage. You want to do a little all right. Thank you so much.
And we've been hearing a lot this week about the church in Rome that was a special place for Pope Francis. And tomorrow, the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore will become his final resting place. The CBC's Heather Hiscox visited the Basilica and tells us why it meant so much to the late Pope.
In death, as in life, Pope Francis will defy papal tradition. After the funeral service on Saturday, he will be buried not in St. Peter's Basilica, but here, in the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore, St. Mary Major. It's one of 4 basilicas in Rome. Stunning, obviously, dates back to the 4th century, and it is dedicated to the Virgin Mary, to whom Pope Francis was also dedicated. This was a very meaningful place for him. He will travel here to pray for protection before and after every papal trip, and there were dozens of those. He would pray as well before and after every visit to the hospital for medical care, and there were many of those visits as well. We know, for example, he traveled here after he was released from Gemelli Hospital just last month, but he was too unwell to get out of the car to pray at that time. We know that his final resting place he chose specifically on the left-hand side of the church, just a very simple area close to the icon of Mary to whom he prayed, and it will be very, very simple. Just a headstone with his name, Franciscus. Simplicity, humility, through his life, and now for eternity. Heather Hiscox, CBC News, Rome.